Good morning, fine people of YouTube and Twitch, I guess. But I Twitch really early in the morning. I don't announce when it is, so let's just say YouTube for these purposes. We're back with another day of Magic Before Work, the show for people who like to get up early, go to work, play Magic. You know, the spectrum of people on one end going to work, on the other end playing Magic. You know, anyone in between. It's fine. Finally, these two demographics have a place to come together. We're back. We're playing some Dimir Control again. But obviously, before we get into Dimir Control, we got to play the little our quest roulette game. I did quest yesterday. Kill 15 creatures of your opponent. Can do it. Plus, we're already invested. A 750 and a 750. I will not reroll the 750s. I refuse on principle. This is my money. This is my gold. I'm going to keep it. Okay. I don't think we need to look at the deck too much. Last video, we made some big mistakes in our Game 3 versus a blue-white control deck that we'll try not to make this time. Something to note that I learned last game is that really it's kind of neat. The initial version of this deck, I feel, is tilted a little bit more towards, it hedges its bets against a creature or aggro focus list, right? We've got Cry, the Carnarium, Rituals, Soot, 3 Tyrant Scorns to handle our opponent's creatures. If we go to the sideboard, though, we can take all of that out and completely, and you know, we have some, it's not that we don't have aggro stuff in here, but we can take all of that out and replace it with our own aggressive creatures, Unmoored Egos, 2 Thought Distortions. You know, things get nuts. And Agonizing Remorse, obviously. Cool, let's get into some games. Let's hope we don't hit blue-white control, because blue-white control is a deck that, even though it's 520 something, so normally I try and start around 530, but even though it's 520 something, we still can't make the busts. Because my drop dead time would be like in 40 minutes. We still can't make the bus if that happens. So don't be blue-white control this one time. All right. Tizoto. So opening hand. 3 lands, which is great. 2 of which are going to come into play tapped, which is bad. But we do have an Opt. A Thassa's Intervention is great. A Chemist's Insight's good, and a Tyrant Scorn is good. I think we keep this. If nothing else, we've got card draw, creature destruction or removal, a counterspell and or card draw, more card draw, and then a scry, which is just kind of like smooth out our play. So let's keep. Our opponent's going to go first. I see a Chandra thing here, so I guess I predict that it will be some kind of aggro deck. I hope it's not, but it could be. Another Tyrant Scorn. Here's an issue. I don't know if I need this, but given that I just drew a Cry of the Carnarium on my opening draw, and I'm already holding a Tyrant Scorn, I think we're putting this on the bottom. We also still could use a land. Use one more land at least. We may regret not taking that Tyrant Scorn, people. Eat to Extinction comes out for our draw. And I think I'm just getting this Cathal Lockthwain down. I want to Opt. My opponent has played a Stomping Ground now and a Mountain, so he is red. He's at least Gruul, possibly Temur yet. Temur because he played a Fabled Passage. A Gruul Spellbreaker. Okay. That we can deal with the Tyrant Scorn, which is good. He did not. He's not rushing me with it, so that's good. Cling to Dust. I don't think I want this card this game. My opponent's going to be putting a lot of pressure on me. I'm not going to really have time probably to be exiling things from their graveyards. Maybe I'd want the life, possibly, but we're going to try to avoid needing to gain a lot of life here. And another Temple. A Ritual of Soot is great. Do I kill this now to stop taking 4, or do I just wait for the Ritual of Soot? Well, let's play the Scrylands, because we know we're doing that for sure. A Thought Erasure. I think I have to put this on the bottom. Well, I think I have to put it on the bottom because I'm going to be kind of in. I'm just trying to think when I would play this Thought Erasure now, because next turn it's probably going to be Ritual of Soot. The turn after that, it's going to be Chemist's in. Yeah, right. I just have a lot of things I want to spend my mana on already. So do I get hit by this? If he has another aggro creature, let's keep it up. So I'm planning on taking 4 from this. If he drops, like, say, a Questing Beast, I can bounce it to his hand. So that's what I want to plan for here. So if the Questing Beast comes down, Questing Beast does not come down. Fires comes down, huh? 2 Fires of Invention come down. This is strange, to say the least. Do I take another 4 here to see what he's going to play? Or do I just kill this? We'll take the 4. We'll keep up our Chemister's Insight. We can draw more cards if we need to. Or we can counter something if something really bad goes down. So my opponent's going to just attack me again. He should be able to play... Well, he only has 4 lands, so the Fires actually is, I guess, sort of meh right now. I don't know. Oh, there's his 5th land. Okay, never mind. Cloth this. So I can't make him pay more for it. And he needs it to be 7. He deals damage to me by taking stuff out of my graveyard. Okay. Okay. We can actually deal with this with Eat to Extinction. So we're just going to Chemisters right away. Glug, glug, glug. And Cling to Dust. That's a good draw for us because we might want the life total. We might want the life. So I can't take another hit here. And I'm not going to. And I can't do this during his turn. So let's just destroy target creature. No, this one. And I basically have no prayer of removing a card from his... I have no prayer of countering anything really right now. We're going to take a little damage here because he's going to do some stuff. Is he going to get rid of my Chemisters? That'd be smart. Yeah, you know, unfortunately, like, that's really not a big problem for me right now. Or, maybe I should say, fortunately, it's not a big problem. He's going to escape into the wilds. Okay. 2 Ember Cleaves, some lands, and Vivian's Arcbow. Vivian's Arcbow is very good here. So if I were him, I would play that ASAP. We may have to keep up the Thassa's Intervention just for the Vivian's Arcbow. Maybe he plays one of these? I don't even think I can Thassa's Intervention to counter it, right? He can definitely pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's the Arc Bow. I can't really do anything about this Arc Bow, but it's going to put a lot of pressure on me, that's for sure. So let's Cling to Dust here. Do I want to draw cards or gain life? Let's just get rid of that. Resolve. This has got to get to 7. So we have to keep up, basically, and Eat to Extinction here. Is he just going to go for it right away? Maybe he's just going to go for it right away. Seems fair. If he gets the right type of creature... Ooh, that's spooky, isn't it? Owie, 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 my face. My opponent sort of got the nuts here, didn't he? Alright, let's do this. That's not going to help me, is it? Because he's definitely going to get this Clothis down. I think we're just dead. Man. What a bummer. I can Eat to Extinction that, I guess. And he still gets to have these, so I just lost, I think. What a bummer. We should be really strong against this deck. Alright, let's get out of here. Can't do anything about the Gruul Spellbreaker. Okay. But I think we can handle this, though. Is the nice part. So, what do we want to get rid of? These cries do not hit anything. Too small. This is pretty good. Sacrifice a creature and enchantment. Disfigure's not good. Agonizing Remorse probably less good. This is good. Enter the God Eternals? Ooh, this is a good one, though. Ether Gust. Ether Gust is perfect. Unmoored Ego. I'm thinking about it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to live to use something like an Unmoored Ego. Eat to Extinction we keep. Kefnet I think we keep. The Sabotages? The Tyrant Scorn. He has a lot of 3-drops, so I think we keep that. I think I remove an Agonizing Remorse. A little bit too risky to keep those sorts of things. Let's hope this next game goes a little better. Maybe we played it wrong. I had a lot of tools in hand, but then those 2 fires, I had no idea it was going to be a fires deck. This seems to be good, though, as well. So I think we keep that. And maybe get rid of the Sabotages. Or the Tyrant Scorns. They're about the same as the Tyrant Scorns in a way. Are these instants? These are instants. Okay. Think about getting rid of... Let's get rid of this. Let's keep that. Keep that. And let's get rid of one Cling to Dust. Okay. Let's hope. This should be a deck, like this red-green one we're against, that my deck preys on. Should be able to prey on it. Tsuzoto, let's see. He won game 1 by going first. Well, not by going first, but, you know. So we are definitely going to play first. 2 Thought Erasures and Tyrant Scorn. This is not a bad opening hand. I have a lot of control over my coming draws, and I'm just going to start ripping his hand up. So I'm going to keep this just because I have so many 2-mana plays here that let me see more cards, plus the temple lets me see more cards. So otherwise, 2 lands would be very risky. I'm also going first, so I know that these Thought Erasures are going to... And Liliana, I'm so sorry. I'd love to keep you. Love to see you, honey, but you just can't stay. Now it comes the Temple of Abandon. I love this deck, though, Tsuzoto. I almost want to steal this deck because it looks so cool. Tsuzoto. Let's get in his hand. Let's rip it up. So lots of Vivian's Arc Bows. So he won't be able to play the Clothis. So he's going to get an Arc Bow down kind of no matter what. So what do we want to get rid of? We get to get rid of 2 cards. The Paradise Druid is going to put pressure on me that I don't really want on me. So I think probably this and this. Because he's kind of far away from playing the Hellkite yet. So let's get rid of the Paradise Druid. I mean, Lord of mercy. I mean, it is a land, so... It is a land that can kill an Arc Bow, presumably. And next is the Clothis is going to go. Clothis. And our opponent plays that. Oh, I guess we maybe should have got rid of both. Oh, no, I couldn't. Let's do this. Say goodbye to this card next. And a Castle Vantress will do great. Now we have a counterspell up. Or we will have a counterspell up. He's like, nice. I don't know what he wants from me. Like, oh, he drew. He has got another Arc Bow. Now, this is a little bad for us because we have counter spells up that don't do anything anymore. Stinks. This comes into play tapped, which is a big bummer for us for various reasons. But I may up my Blast Zone, even though I'm very far away from playing it. We're just going to put 1 charge counter on it to let him know that at any time his Arc Bow is dead. Boy, do I just Thought Erasure him again here? Yeah, I think so. He's probably getting very annoyed with this junk. So there's this thing. This thing lets him... Oh, he is 1 turn away from this Hellkite, though, so let's get rid of that. And the Libation... Well, lets me deal with a creature. That's really not bad. Well, it's not a land, though. That's probably a mistake, honestly. Probably a mistake. We'll see. Oof, oof. That's good for us. I really did not want to see a Spellbreaker there. So you can play this. Well, there's the Spellbreaker. I was wondering where that guy was going to come from. Oh, and he's going to just rush us with it. Okay. All right. I get it. This is who you are. So here's the problem. I can't kill it with a Tyrant Scorn. Well, I can't kill it with a Tyrant Scorn during his turn. So let's just get rid of it. He can't play this, so he's got to just find another one, like, really soon. Okay, let's see what he gets. Does he get a hasty creature? A hasty boy? 5th land comes down. And I think he keeps this up and discards these. Discard your other Arc Bow, please. Well, that is a little fast, don't you think? Well, I don't know. I mean, he might just be looking for haste creatures at this point. That'd be smart, I suppose, on his part. That is not a haste creature. But that is a creature that I will make you sacrifice. We're both a little strapped for lands. If I had my 5th land, would that change anything for me? Not a lot. He misses. Oh, that is so good for me. If I can get this, it'd be great to get this Chemister's Insight off. Because we also have Eat to Extinction, so that's perfect. To just cover us if something really scary comes down. Or if it fires or anything. This might not be bad. All right, and he's going to go shopping. Miss, miss, please miss. His deck is not all creatures. As far as I understand, right? You can see, here's the Ember Cleave. What else has he got? He's got Arc Bows. We know he has Fires of Invention. Look at that little thing. Bye. Let's keep it. Because we got to look for a land here. No. Anytime now. Anytime you want to give me a land. Wow. This is incredible. Absolutely incredible. We did get a Noxious Grasp, though, which is very, very nice instant speed removal here. So he's learning, I guess. Wow, still no land. Okay. He's learning that he probably should not trigger this during his turn all the time. Rats, I didn't want him to learn that. Dang it. Dump your Arc Bow, dude. Nice part is if he finds a Spellbreaker and it comes down during his turn, I can just get rid of it immediately. Miss? He did not miss. Bye. Okay. Oh my god, this guy. He's getting really lucky here. Like, this was an amazing draw right now. He put the +1/+1 counter on it? And I still cannot get... Oh my god. Okay, I have to just take this because I have to draw for lands now, I'm pretty certain. Because I can't play anything. My opponent's just been discarding lands, so... Wow. So we are just going to lose to this right now, aren't we? Oh, that's a heartbreaker. Oh, hi, lands. There you are. Boy, how many cards? We are 20 cards deep. And these are all the lands we saw. And so we got nothing, basically. We have no way to live, I don't think. I could Augur of Bolus. This is probably my best bet. I don't know what I would find, but... And we get nothing off the Augur of Bolus. Okay, we're dead. Well, that was kind of a bummer of a couple games. This game, we just got mana screwed. The first game, maybe we didn't do badly. We just didn't really know what he was. But we finished quests, so, you know, look on the bright side. What time is it? Let's check it out. 5:42. Let's try again. Assuming we don't hit blue-white control, we can do another one. That matchup should have been pretty favorable for us, I would have said. Probably didn't help either. He got the Vivian's Arc Bow was really good against us, too. It basically just killed our counterspell in hand. Nacha. And I want to play first. And this is a lot of lands, but we have an Opt and a Cling to Dust and a couple Scries, so... Let's keep this. If this is aggro, we might be in big trouble. But I'm going to hope it's not. So Temple of Deceit, and we're just bottoming any land we find. Agonizing Remorse is great. We can get in his hand, get something out of there. Am I going to fight the same deck? Is this the same deck? It's not the same guy. It's not Taztoko. Taztoko. So let's Agonizing Remorse him, get in his hand. Let's see what he's up to. Uro. No. Not going to happen. That was a good one to get rid of, though. Look at all these lands. He'd really like to play them. And he says, I'm sad that you got rid of that. Let's play Temple of Deceit. Get out of here, Watery Grave. And end turn. I wish our opponent had a card in his graveyard. Phoenix of Ash. Okay. So what's incredible is we actually have the ability to deal with this. Get out of here. Oh, we actually just have another way to deal with it. All right. Yeah. Hit us with that. Okay. I got it. I gotcha. Okay, good. Nice Phoenix of Ash you've got there. Be a shame if someone exiled it forever. Stupid Cling to Dust. Exile target card from... Oh, I can do it to any graveyard. Okay, maybe I should do it to my own graveyard. No, I know he's going to have graveyard shenanigans. A Zertog Goblin. What is going on, people? That's okay. We're finally going to be able to... Okay, good. He did haste it. I was like, please haste this, right? You've got to haste this thing. Ow, my face. This is going pretty decently for us so far, though. There's a Sabotage. Do I Ritual of Soot here? Or do I keep up the Sabotage? I think I keep up the Sabotage because this thing is just whatever, you know, just meh. Cool and cool. Because I'll just control him into this turn. Actually, though, well, we'll see what he does. If he plays a creature, right, isn't Liliana going to be best? Or I could just plus the Liliana. Because we won't have Counterspell backup. Oh, he's like, I want to hurt myself. Yeah, hit me. We're down to 13. He does nothing. Can this be real? Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's get rid of that. Then let's Thassa's here for just 2. I'm doing this because I think I would like to hit a land drop here. Oh, does he have counter spells actually? Oh, cool. Okay. Well, yeah, you can. That's something you can do, I guess. And then we'll just Ritual of Soot his board right now. I want to get some stuff for my Cling to Dust to use. Also, I meant to think about that. Okay. The Brazen Borrower comes in. My opponent main decks Mystical Dispute. I think that's incredible. That's a little unfortunate that he got this. It's a very good draw for him. Oh my god. That final land. I just can't make it happen, can I? So I really don't want to risk him. But if he draws a creature, we might die. So if he draws a creature with haste, I might die. If he draws a counter spell, I'm dead for sure. So let's just get rid of it. Graveyard, I want a land, please. This is very scary to have on the battlefield, though, now. This is going to be a sad loss if we lose. Yep. So 2 Sinister Sabotages now. So he's going to equip. I have to hope he cannot counter this. If he can, we die. He can't. Come on. Game, please. Please. Well, boy. Now what? I think I just have to get her down, right? Gotta get her down. And if we can just get past this next turn, we will have 2 Sinister... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. Not a land and not that guy who steals creatures. It wasn't perfect. Make more zombies. We've got 2 Sinister Sabot. Oh, or just 1. No, we've got 2 Sinister Sabotages up now, so we are in great shape. Our opponent is officially controlled. You will never resolve a spell again. There's another land, okay. Do I cling to dust? No. Let's just keep all our mana. Let's just keep all our mana open. Well, so we may steal game 1 here. I don't want to say steal, but we were very far behind. Good. Good for us. So our opponent, we definitely want these Ether Gusts. We definitely want Noxious Grasp. Maybe an Ender of the God Eternals. Maybe this. Probably not those things, though. Disfigure's not that bad in this matchup, I don't think. Cling to Dust is an all-star card. Can't get rid of that. So what do we want to get rid of? Cry helped us. Sabotage felt a little slow. Eat to Extinction was great. Ritual of Soot was okay, I guess. Tyrant Scorn. Am I going to have a reason for the Tyrant Scorn? Maybe. Boy, I don't know what to take out of here. Let's get rid of these Agonizing Remorses. Because we're going second, so they're actually just probably a lot. All those things are a lot worse. We're going to have to probably control the board more. That's actually probably true of all that stuff. I probably actually want to just board in as much creature destruction as possible here. Instant speed creature destruction. Yeah, so let's get rid of these Thought Erasures too. So we're not going to get in his hand at all. We're just going to basically control the board as much as possible. And I'm tempted to take out the Sinister Sabotage in case he boards in those Ceratops like our other opponent did. But they're still good against a lot of... I mean, I don't need to only worry about the Ceratops. Let's do this. As our opponent already... He already knows what to do. Alright, here's the question. Can Dimir control eke 1 out? We have not had a win yet. This will never do. This will not do. Only 1 land in our opening hand. Won't do. 2 lands. Better, but it is scary. That's for sure. Otherwise, it's an okay hand. Watery Grave Swamp. We'd get to Augur of Bolas. That doesn't get us a land, though. I think we have to mulligan again. Well, let's mulligan again. Still 2 lands, but we did get an opt. So this time we send back the Augur of Bolas. And we send back the Ritual or the Cry. This decision could be huge for me. Or do I send back the Chemisters? Oh, I can't even opt turn 1. Let's send back that. I can't even opt turn 1. This is pretty bad for us. Okay. Things are looking scary. This Chemisters could help us catch up if we can get there. That's the question. This game might be a wash though. Because our opponent started 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, he's not doing too great either. This opt has to find us a land. We needed really to draw a couple lands here. He's going to do that. I'm just going to opt now. I really don't want this to get countered. Yeah. I mean, Ether Gust is great, but we need lands. Oh, come on. And Uro, probably? Gruul Spellbreaker, huh? Well, I can't deal with that. And I still don't have a land, so let's see if we can find a land. Another Castle Vantress. Great. Well, it's better than the alternative. This has been just a bad luck game so far. Just kind of like our last game, too. The Royal Scions. Okay. Boy, if we had lands on time, we would be in such good shape, but we really need to draw land here so we can get rid of this, and we didn't, so I think we're actually just lost here. Oh, what a bummer. Like, what just a crappy way to lose a game, right? We shouldn't give up yet, though. We can still win this. Okay. Actually, he has not drawn lands either. Okay. At least we got rid of that. Oh, no, I take it back. He did draw lands. He can actually go find lands, too, with this, so... Oh. Okay, then. I think we are in trouble. Oh, yeah, we're dead. Good game. Because then you can just minus the Royal Scions next turn. So now that we're on the play here, Let's get rid of these Thassa's interventions. Slaughter Racer's back in. Kefnet stays. I think a lot of this stuff stays. So now we're on the play, so I want to get stuff out of his hand early. Cling to Dust we kept. Man, that was such a dumb game. Such an unfun way to lose. It's like, well, I guess I can't play any cards. He might have boarded out. Let's take out one Cry. It doesn't hit those guys, and he definitely has 4 of those red-green guys who get big. Let's take out that and put in another Thought Erasure. We'll do that. We'll see. 5:54. We're still doing okay on time for this last game, so this is good. Good for timing. And I want to play first, and this is a great opening hand, so we'll keep it. We get to keep all our cards this time and opt. Do I want to keep this? Is the question. I don't think so. And I think we're just dropping this swamp here to Thought Erasure. A Gilded Goose first, huh? Well, let's make sure you can't do anything fun. Let's make sure you can't play magic. So we've got Uro, Embercleave, Brazen Borrower, Gruul Spellbreaker. So I think I just get rid of this to stop the mana ramp. You can still get it back out through various ways, but, you know, I just don't want him to ramp, and that's going to let him ramp, so let's get rid of it. This, based on what's in his hand, could help us. Let's keep that for now. It does get rid of the Goose. That could be nice. Oh, I guess the Spellbreaker is going to come on down. Spellbreaker is coming on down. Okay. I mean, we can deal with the Spellbreaker, so that's not too bad. And we want to hold on to this Noxious Grasp. E2 Extinction is amazing. And we're just going to Tyrant Scorn. Get rid of your Spellbreaker. Bye. Bye, little Spellbreaker. He still has this in his graveyard. We got to be careful. 5 other cards. He'll certainly end up with 5 cards in his graveyard over the course of this. Good, good, good. I'm tempted just to kill this Gilded Goose as well, but I think I wait for the Borrower to come down. He may never play the Borrower though. Let's just hold on to this. I don't need to Cry the Carnarium this hand. Or this board. Ooh. So he makes a food. He's gonna be able to play something for 4. I'm really tempted to Cry this. Because next turn he'll be able to play possibly something for 5 mana. Let's get rid of it. If he misses... Okay, so he hasn't missed land drops yet. I expect this Brazen Borrower to come down soon. He's got to get a blue mana, obviously, to do it, but... Cindervines is okay, I think. Because we're just kind of in the waiting game now. Can't play anything. Now, remember that last game when I had those 2 Castle Vantresses? That would be sick right now. Sure. Okay. I mean, my opponent... I could play the waiting game with my opponent for a while, I think. Do I just destroy this? Yeah, I have to. And I take a hit from the Cindervines, but that's... As long as I'm not taking creature damage, I think the taking Cindervines damage is okay. How many cards in his graveyard? 4 now. That includes the Uro, so he's 2 cards away yet. Land comes down. Sabotage is good stuff. Does he have another flash creature? That is a question. Another Borrower. I think I just sabotage this to control my draw here. I take a damage from the Cindervines. Again, I think that's acceptable. Oh yes, and I really want that because that is how we can get ahead here. Good, my opponent draws a land. That's perfect. Goes and gets a land. He can play the Uro finally. So we'll have to eat to extinction it. Unfortunately, it does let him draw a card. Yep. Boy, I'm tempted just to use my Noxious Grasp here, because that'll let me Castle Vantress. Let's just kill it right away. Cindervines keeps hitting me. Still pretty far away from dying, though. I mean, over time, this is going to get me, sadly. All right, and here's what we wanted. Now we're in a lot better shape than we were. He's got no cards in his graveyard right now. Our opponent drew another land. That's good for us. Zertog Goblin, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm not going to let him play a cheap this thing, so. Keep taking damage from Cindervines. This is a great board in by him. Stops me from doing that. Ugh. Let's just graveyard that. I don't know if I can afford to take an opt right now. Well, I can afford to Augur of Bolus, though. This keeps E to Extinction up as well. Augur of Bolus, help me. We can get rid of the... Jesus. Well, this is okay. I didn't really want any of those cards, so... It's kind of alright. And down comes a Zertog Goblin again. Jesus. So I have to eat to extinction this, or else I get, you know, Ember Cleaved. But we're out of cards now, which is very bad. Oh yeah, I will be keeping that one. So if you could sack an enchantment, please, that would be great. Then you can sack this, though, to deal 2 damage to me. That's part of life. So, I think I actually have to keep this back, though. Because he has a lot of haste creatures. Oh my god, so lucky. Wow, what a top deck. Could he not afford to play this? Oh no, just barely couldn't. We're gonna die, though. I guess we're not gonna die. No attacks, end turn. So we've got to let him get to combat. He plays land. How much stuff is in here? Not that much stuff. And let's return that to your hand. Things are getting dicey, friends. Very dicey. And let's play that again. And we lost. Right? Yep. Wow. Kind of heartbreaker. 2 games against Gruul that we really should be able to win. Huh. I don't know. Maybe I'm just playing them wrong. I mean, lots of those decks probably, since they have a lot of haste creatures and a lot of, what are they, hexproof creatures, that probably hurts us a lot. I may have to leave Dimir control behind. I don't know if I'm gonna play this one anymore. That was just, again, those are just 2 decks that I felt like we should have been strong against, but it's like we just didn't. We literally had nothing to do basically those games, right? We couldn't do. I guess we did lose some because we didn't have lands, but what time is it? 6:02. Okay, so let's open our pack, and then I gotta leave. And mediocre rare this time. Oh my god. Guess we get a Ashiok Nightmare Muse. Okay. Something are the sweetest ingredient. Okay. Well, all right. If nothing else, we learned some more stuff. We did not accomplish anything on our wins here. Very sad. We won 1 game. What a bummer. All right. But have a good day. We'll be back with a different... I don't know. We'll see. I have some other decks I want to try out. We'll maybe give this one more day. Not sure. That was kind of a bummer of a day playing this one. This morning was a bummer of a day. All right. Well, have a good one. I got to go to work. So see ya. Bye.